I am here. I'm here today. Oh, good God. Even with no expectations, Washington finds a way to disappoint me. How far behind is my stream? Pretty fucking far behind. So, how the hell are y'all doing today? If anybody bothers to show up today, they didn't show up for the Atlanta race. Washington and the Giants are having a mid off. Uh oh. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Dak Prescott throwing YOLO balls and getting away with it. Here we go. Live free or die, Sonic. And then they immediately cut to a music video montage. Hey, they showed Kyle Petty winning a race there. Still fucked by Watkins Glen being this late in the year. Kind of weird. Oh, Dak got stripped. Get it. Come on, Saints. Give me a break. The Saints went full fucking retard on defense on this drive. Good grief. That really didn't stop the Xfinity cars yesterday from going out wide. That was a stupid race, is what it was. That Xfinity race was stupid. NASCAR should only have one attempt at overtime. We don't need 30 attempts and 85 race cars to prove that Connor Zillich deserved to win that race. Oh, Rogers just got rocked. And the Ravens fucking suck today. Guess I'm flying solo in the stream and in my house today. Dylan couldn't come hang out, and I know nobody's going to be in this stream, but I'm here anyway. I watched that Xfinity race in the hospital yesterday, and I'm really glad that I didn't have to stream that one. I'd have been very annoyed. But because I was bored at the hospital, it was actually entertaining. But if I'd been stuck here waiting for this race to be over, I'd have been like, fuck, dude. What a field we have today. Vangesbergen, Almendinger, Juan Pablo Montoya, and all the usual suspects, Truex, Cindric, Larson, and Elliott. I'm surprised Larson and Elliott didn't qualify well. Like, Hendricks trying to win 6 straight here? 2 with Chase, 2 with Larson, 1 with Byron, something like that. And Tampa Bay's giving Detroit a fit right now. Oh, finally, touchdown Ravens. Jeez. It's about fucking time. It's about fucking time. Thought the MVP race is Derek Carr versus Baker Mayfield. Hello. And the cars are rolling. Oh, the Lions first and goal. I heard this tire here has about 2 seconds of fall off for a next gen NASCAR race on a road course. That is pretty fucking significant. I think this will actually. I think this has a chance at being better than the Xfinity race. The Xfinity race was kind of a letdown, but Connor Zillich just stunk up the show. We can't fault him for that. Vikings all over the 49ers right now. I don't guess I'll hear from Yuki today. Mike, I'm at the end of the back straightaway at the exit of the bus stop. This is a tricky set of corners that are imperative if you get right. You need a car that can change directions quickly and comfortably. That'll take you out of the bus stop and into the carousel. The long 180-degree right-hand turn that leads you back to the front stretch. But first, they to turn 6 in front of Jeff Burton. 49ers are sloppy, man. In other news, the Carolina Panthers are garbage. This is totally expected, though. Chargers should be disappointed they're not up by more.
races at any time of the year, but especially when NASCAR is in town. Motorsport in Watkins Glen was established with sports cars, made famous by Formula One, but more than any form of racing...
Did Justin Herbert really hurt himself against the fucking Panthers? That'd make me so mad to get hurt against a team like the Panthers. Like, why are we still in this game? We should be up by 40 right now.
Welcomes you to the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs from Watkins Glen International. It's time for the Go Bowling at the Glen. Second race of the 2024 playoffs. Hi folks, Lee Diffie along with...
Go bowling at the Glen. It's a shame there's not going to be a rain delay. I'd go bowling during the rain delay.
Is this going to be one of those days, considering that it's the first time the Glen has been in the playoffs? At season's end, we look back and say, wow, that was really the wild card race.
We've taken an anchor race and put it in a monumental moment of the playoffs in the middle of the first round, and I think this will absolutely be a circuit that we look back on, and the championship will have steered or veered at one of these 7 corners. The biggest stars know to kind of up their game when it comes to Watkins Glen. Ross Chastain sat on the pole and tried to upset the playoff drivers.
Truex qualifying second is huge. He's got to take the stage points in both stages, I think. Ooh, Jacoby Brissett got hurt. That was awkward. Well, the Colts were going to make it a one-score game with Green Bay, but the kick was wide left. By Gay.
But they're spread throughout the field. It was anything but straightforward for the playoff guys. Byron and Briscoe make up road 6.
Keep looking for those drivers whose names are highlighted in blue. They're the playoff drivers. The yellow of Joey Logano, you saw earlier, the only one locked in to the next round. And yes, there are some big names further back.
This is where the pressure mounts. Row 14, Keselowski. Row 15, Ryan.
Touchdown Lions.
Have to make something happen right away if you want to get there. Harrison.
Boy, Denny Hamlin starting towards the mid-pack is pretty bad.
JPM, Juan Pablo Montoya has graced NASCAR again. So much fun. It impressed me in practice. He's going to be one to watch.
It's terrific to have JPM back in the Cup Series.
All right, this is either going to be a bad play for the Jets or a good play for the Jets. It's a block! Jets get a short field. You guys see that Aaron Rodgers touchdown to Breece Hall? Oh, my God.
Chief Diff earlier this week, Brian Wilson, he said that was maybe one of the best Cup Series races I've seen Austin manage. They gained a lot of points above the cut line, and they come in here with a very good car this weekend as well. Another shot to get a nice top 10 for Austin Cindric. Many people, Parker, had him out of the first round, but it looks like the 2 teams so far has the
Jets got that running game going.
Right, Marty, another team that might have surprised people is the 99 team of Daniel Suarez after finishing second in Atlanta. They entered this race plus 22 in the cut line, but after qualifying 8 today and his teammate on the pole, this team may be an impossible conundrum. Do you go for points, or if you feel like you have the speed and the opportunity and strategy presents itself, do you risk it and go for the win? I spoke to Daniel earlier, and he told me it is definitely on our mind as we see how this whole race plays out, Skip.
Brad Keselowski is winless in his 46 road course races, but of the road courses on the Cup Series circuit, Watkins Glen is by
Jaguars still suck.
3 runner-up finishes here. So I asked playoff driver Brad what it is about Watkins Glen that's
Playoff driver Brad, who's below the cut line by 1.
He told me it is much easier to find his rhythm here. It's fast, it's less technical. Now he did say he has to drive the track a lot differently than he used to, though, especially with the fall off on that new tire. It's going to be a fight for this team today as they
I like what I'm hearing about that new tire. 2 seconds of fall off.
Epic finishes here at the Glen. Will he be the lead car seeing that checkered flag first? The Toyota Camry XSE is the official pace car for today's race. There it is.
You can confirm how it runs, too, can't you?
Well,
Trevor Lawrence just got strip sacked.
around the Glen, Mr. Burton wasn't all that kind to it, so we knew that it was up to it. That's for sure. So we're getting ready to roll, and Steve and Jeff and Marty and everybody has explained just how crucial it is to do well here. Here's a reminder. We just talked about Brad Keselowski. He's 1 point on the wrong side of that cut line for the next round, the round of 12. Ty Gibbs 1 to the good. Joey Logano proudly in yellow right at the top.
Well, there's an abundance of stories that you want to cover, and we're going to have to cover in here because you look at Truex all the way down at minus 19, but you see him right there on the front row. I actually think even though he's in a point deficit, he can make something happen here. He can gain those points back. And all the way up. This is a track I mentioned in the pre-race. There'll be 30 cars.
Truex minus 19, but starting second. That's big.
Right here. In one of the last 2 corners on the last lap.
He's going to get stage points, and Hamlin won't, and Hamlin's 11th, or plus 2.
Truex Jr.'s crew chief said, it's time that our luck changed. The last couple of races, I mean, Martin made a mistake but last week the car was running well. He was coming through the field. Wrong place, wrong time, and got collected. And the car was heavily damaged. So can it be his day? Is today the day that he gets that win, Marty, in his final season as a full-time Cup driver?
Let's talk about another former champion in Ryan Blaney, who starts 30th today. Steve mentioned in the pre-race show an interesting race coming up for this 12 team. I talked to his crew chief, Jonathan Hassler, this morning.
Come on, Saints. I'm actually cheering for the Saints. I can't believe it. Oh, Carr, what are you doing?
Of what all the other crew chiefs do. If I can collect stage points at any point today,
Ugh.
I'm going to take that opportunity. They had a
And I'm cheering for the Jets, too.
They wound up third despite some adversity during that race. Can they recover again today here at Watkins Glen, Parker?
And Marty, for Denny Hamlin, the 11 team, it was highly publicized last week because he was quite vocal about it. The fact that he went in that race in Atlanta wanting 20 points because they historically had not done well at super speedways. They only netted 13 points, and Chris Gabehart, his crew chief, told me, we didn't really know about that plan of his, but we supported it because it was founded in logic. It didn't really work out, but he said, we had a meeting on Monday where I told him that's a loser mentality. We didn't hang 54 banners in this race shop with that sort of mentality. We raced to win on the 11 team. They're starting 22nd today.
Yeah, their strategy at Atlanta sucked. Damn, I didn't even listen to Denny's show this week because I didn't get to work. I save all my podcasts for work, and I barely fucking work this week.
That track position with a winning mentality.
It's a great update, Parker. I like the strategy, just not how they went around it, but this is how you go around the Glen. Turn one, downhill, heavy braking, a lot of runoff driver left, and you still head downhill. Turn two. By the way, this
Delicious Glacier Cherry Zero Sugar Gatorade.
24 feet of elevation.
Been a while since I've had some of those. Dollar General had them on sale. Thank you for the like. Whoever stopped by and gave me a like.
Spectacular. High gear,
I don't expect a lot of company here today, so I'm mostly just going to be watching football.
right, a quick left, and the car almost gets
Yeah, throw the flag, ref.
into the carousel that lasts forever. A long downhill sweeping flat corner. You're going to hear us talk a lot today about tire degradation and the tire fall-off, but you're also going to see us highlight and talk about the marbles, the discarded balls of rubber that are just off the line. And if you see somebody kind of have a strange line and don't...
Well, John Gruden tried to tell us the Saints were going to beat the Cowboys. Right now, he's looking like he's going to be correct. And we are coming to the green at Watkins Glen. Can I be excited for a next-gen road course race? That tire makes me wonder. Oh, touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara's got 4 touchdowns. The Al Bundy Legacy Award to Alvin Kamara. Not the first time he's received that award. Baker Mayfield is psychotic. Here we go. Old Vangisbergen and Chastain, could they be spoilers? Allmendinger qualified well. A lot of the heavy hitters, mid-pack or worse. But we got a handful of playoff upsets up in that top 10, like Cindric and Suarez. Chastain already clear off a 1. They go wide off the new rumble strips and obviously ain't hurting anybody. Especially as gripped up as these next-gen cars are, I don't think those new bumps over there are going to do anything. They didn't seem to really affect the Xfinity cars. More Baker Mayfield action. Baker! Touchdown. God, I'm cheering for NFC South rivals. What is wrong with me? It's just Baker Mayfield and Derek Carr are so likable. Into the bus stop, the new bus stop. It's the same old bus stop. Oh, Kyle Busch just got turned in front of the field. Around goes Bell. Hamlin's got a piece of it. Hamlin's got some damage. I think everybody's going to drive away from this, except maybe Kyle Busch. Hamlin got a big piece of that. Some right front damage. There's some debris over here, too. They might have to throw a caution. Kyle can get this thing going. Oh, Hamlin's car is broken. Oh, my God. Caution on the first lap, and Denny Hamlin's done. That car's broken. Oh, my God. Blaney got turned in the back. Get the fuck out of here with this Vikings 49ers game. Are y'all seeing this? What happened? Kyle Busch. Oh. The Corey LaJoy get into Kyle Busch and turn him around in front of the whole field, and there goes Hamlin. Stenhouse pounds the fence. Juan Montoya got a little bit of that. Bell got spun and kept going. Oh my gosh. It was fucking Corey LaJoy. Corey LaJoy doing Corey LaJoy things on lap 1. Elliott and Byron were just in front of this. Larson got checked up, and I think he got away clean. Yeah, Larson got away clean. Bell's pretty clean. Crazy. Ty Gibbs get a piece of it. The Vikings are dominating the 49ers. Oh, Hamlin's right front just got killed. Well, for the Chase Briscoes and the Martin Truexes of the world, second chance at life. Fucking Corey LaJoy. Yes, that was Corey LaJoy. Thank you for asking. Yes, that was Corey LaJoy. Unbelievable. Stenhouse broke the camera. I think Bell's going to come out of this okay. He took a little spin. Touchdown Jaguars. I'm juggling sports like always. I'm just in awe at the 49ers and the Vikings. I'm in awe at the Cowboys getting smoked by New Orleans. And I'm in awe at Corey LaJoy being an idiot, even though I shouldn't be at this point, because this is what he does. And Blaney's getting towed back to the pits with the window net down. So Blaney's out. He came in, what, plus 40, 43 or 45? He was way up there because he had such a great day at Atlanta. So Blaney's out of the race. Hamlin is probably out of the race. Hamlin's going to go to Bristol in basically a must-win. At least Hamlin drove back. Maybe he's not done, but he's done. I mean, oh, fumble. 49ers got it. Touchback. That's devastating. The Vikings were about to pretty much finish off the 49ers there. Dylan just texted me, said Hamlin's definitely going to win Bristol. And I'm like, yeah, we'll be there. The more crazy shit that happens in this race, the more dramatic it'll make our trip to Bristol this week. Fred Warner again. Fred Warner's got an interception and a forced fumble to keep the 49ers alive. I'm watching football. Under caution. Will Levis going to do something stupid again? Nah, he's going to make a nice play. In a one-score game against the Jets. Oh, what an interception for Green Bay. Nasty. That was disgusting. Herbert's still in the game for the Chargers. I'm glad. Blaney's very fortunate to be as good as he was last week, or this would kill him off. What a start. What a start. Derek Carr has 243 yards on 11 completions. That's fucking crazy. Couldn't even make it a lap without Corey LaJoy fucking up the playoffs. I'm at a loss for words. I said before you guys got here, I'm really glad I didn't get to stream the Xfinity race yesterday. I'd have been so salty at how stupid that race was. Amazing battle for second at the end, though. NASCAR should only have one attempt at overtime. That race again yesterday just reinforces that to me. One attempt at fucking overtime, and that's it. I don't give a fuck. One attempt. If Connor Zillage hadn't won that race because of 30 overtimes and running out of gas, I'd have been so goddamn pissed. Ooh. Oh, I think he fumbled. Damn, the Raiders about to score. Touchdown Raiders. About to be a 3-point game with Baltimore late in the third. Back to Watkins Glen. Man, Watkins Glen's pretty. I want to go visit. That looks like somewhere I'd go fishing in that fishing VR game I play.
Let's chat with Ryan now and got out of the car. We'll ask him what happened.
Oh, no way. Touchdown Titans. That fucking degenerate gambler and quitter Calvin Ridley just scored for the Titans. Blaney's salty. I don't blame him. NASCAR won't let Blaney go back out because they said he had some damage. But he said you get 4 flats, they tow you back, they let you back into the race.
Steve, there have been several long conversations, first with Jonathan Hassler and NASCAR officials, and Ryan Blaney got involved as well, trying to say, hey, we feel like we should have time on the clock. What does the NASCAR rulebook say about that situation?
So the basic premise of the
I kind of agree with Blaney. That's pretty stupid. They tow people back all the time with 4 flat tires. His car ain't even that damaged, really. Externally, that car is really not damaged.
so they are then assisted to their pit box. That's the big difference. And what Blaney and his crew chief Jonathan Hassler want in this situation is they wanted to be towed to their pit box to assess the damage to see if they can make repairs in 7 minutes.
Maybe it's because Blaney had his window net down. Like, Blaney put his window net down getting towed back. Maybe that was like, oh, it must be done. So they took him to the garage. He's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? But Blaney's window net was down. Touchdown, Patriots. They take the lead. Patriots in Seattle are having a classic right now. Corla Joy wrecking Kyle Busch again. I mean, what else is new? At least he hit Hamlin. Is Hamlin going to try to finish the race? Or is his clock expired? They haven't really gave us an update on Hamlin. They need to, though. That'd be important. Racing accident, but from a guy who makes a lot of stupid mistakes. Excuse me, guys. Cowboys having a rough day. Making me laugh, though. Dak Prescott, the king of garbage time in the fourth quarter, down by 22. In the red zone again, and incomplete. Saints take over. Hamlin's still alive. Hamlin's still alive. He's still rolling. Once again, great call on your Atlanta strategy, Dennis. This man is allergic to playoff success. We're only 5 laps in. We ain't even completed 1 lap under green. Clusterfuck back there going into 1 at the back of the field. Oh, whoa! Whoa! I think AJ missed a shift off of turn 1 and just stacked up the whole field and almost got killed. And AJ's still getting run by here up through the S's. That is so dangerous. AJ's got a problem. AJ's got a major fucking problem. He can't get out of the way. They're 3 wide behind him. They're all going around him on each side coming up through the S's. He had to have missed a shift or broke a transmission. More dirt getting kicked up in the inner loop. I said, whoa, because that was in front of about 30 cars. Everybody made it through the inner loop this time. The bus stop, no problem. All they got to do is complete a lap or 2 and everybody will get strung out. We'll have some goddamn order around here. Yeah, Gregson didn't get to race here last year. Remind me why? So much for AJ's shot at a good day. Something broke on AJ's car. Chase Briscoe, top 5. He was last among the playoff drivers. He's good at road courses. He's had some really good runs. Some close calls here before, and with the early trouble, Briscoe's only 1 point below the cut line. Burton at the back of the field. Hamlin at the back. Keselowski struggling. Briscoe taking advantage. Love seeing Trackhouse have speed here. That's great for Suarez. who's trying to pull the playoff upset. Nobody expected Suarez to have a shot at getting through the first round, but here we go. Aiden Hutchinson's got 5 sacks for the Lions today. Single-handedly keeping them in the game. The Bucks have controlled the entire game. They just can't block Aiden Hutchinson. That could have been the entire field. When AJ's car broke, that could have been the entire field. And that would have helped Blaney and Hamlin out. He had to bust his ass to save it. Excuse me.
As we mentioned earlier. So Chastain has opened up almost a second lead over Martin Truex Jr. Shane Van Gisbergen.
Top 5 living their best life right now.
Briscoe's such a nice road racer. He knows this is his opportunity. Bowman continues that hot streak. Ross Chastain leading his first ever lap at Watkins Glen after an amazing pull.
AJ back into the garage, it looks like. Crazy start to this race.
Because he wasn't in an accident, they probably can make repairs and return, but that's going to be no hope if you're a Dinger fan. His day and the chances to win back there are over. Here they come back in the
Suarez and Elliott running each other hard here in the top 10. Man, they're going to flag Washington for interference. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Chastain, Truex, SVG, Bowman, and Briscoe, the top 5. We're about halfway through stage 1. Chaos. Mass hysteria. Mass hysteria. NASCAR's so fucking happy that Atlanta was a clusterfuck and that Watkins Glen started as a clusterfuck. They were so happy. Cheering for Washington to beat the Giants. Still 12 minutes left. Washington's only up by 3. The Giants are at the 10. Washington can't stop a run to save their fucking lives. Somehow both these teams look better than the Cowboys today, so haha. I'm watching the Jaguars now. Brother, you got to tackle him. So how are your days going? Dropped. There we go. 3rd down. '49ers got to pull a 2-score comeback here with 10 minutes left. And they're on their way. Touchdown. 1-score game now. Can't believe how well the Vikings have played today. They're overachieving this year. Oh, big run for the Lions. That's crazy. They're down for the Giants. And touchdown. Son of a bitch. Wandale Robinson. What a great name. Giants take the lead. Colts are in the red zone, but they got to score twice in 2 minutes and 20. I don't like their chances. A lot of 1-score games all of a sudden. Clayton Bigsby. Hopefully Vangisbergen don't get run over by Briscoe like he did at Chicago. That'd be nice. Vangisbergen was about to wear their asses out again at Chicago.
To enter. Welcome back to the Glen, Watkins Glen here in New York. 9 laps to go. It's stage 1 of Trackhouse.
Give Bowman credit for being a solid road racer this year. He won Chicago, and now he's top 5 here at Watkins Glen. Out-qualified all his Hendrick teammates. Elliott and Larson are picking their way through, though. Especially Elliott. He's up to 8th. Touchdown, Jags. Extra point will give them the lead. Suarez got by Cindric during the commercial. Cindric's having a solid playoffs. More than solid. Hell, he's third on the standings right now, plus 41. Briscoe and Gibbs are tied for 12th on the playoff grid. Horrible decision by Jared Goff. Stupid. Too many turnovers and penalties for the Lions today. I don't think they're going to win that game. There's still time left, but got to overcome themselves. I guess they called off the Jaguars touchdown. Oh. Giants going for 2. And they don't get it. Good, they didn't get it. Washington's only down by 3 with 11 minutes left. The bus stop. The bus stop. Yeah, Vangisbergen's putting pressure on Truex, and Chastain's kind of pulling away. 1 second lead is big for a next-gen car, honestly. SVG had a very underwhelming race yesterday and still almost ended up in a scenario where he could have gotten an easy win. There had been one more overtime, I think he won it. But luckily, NASCAR's stupid bullshit overtime didn't go too far yesterday because the 88 deserved to win. Yesterday's about as bad as I've ever seen Vangisbergen do on a road course. Ooh, looking to Truex's inside. Truex has lost another half second to Chastain trying to hold off Vangisbergen. Wow, what a run off that corner. He got a major run there. That's nuts. The run he carried off the next to last corner to get to Truex's inside at the final turn to take second. Crazy. Ravens getting Derrick Henry in the end zone to pad their lead. Hamlin's still running. Hell, Kyle Busch still running. They're both 34th and 35th, a lap down. Last 2 cars on the track. Aussie. Hey, Dak Prescott threw another interception. What a great day. Chastain, Van Gisbergen, Truex, Bowman, and Briscoe still the top 5. You got Suarez just outside the top 5. Ozzy, my window's open. You can go outside if you want. Get off my headset. Well, game on the line here for the Colts. I mean, it's a long shot anyway, but and they get a flag. That's crazy. After a timeout, they get a delay game. Oh, false start. Busher and Gibbs having a hell of a battle here. Zane Smith got through that wreck earlier, and he's up to 13th. McDowell, the first car to make a scheduled stop today, it looks like. First and goal, Colts left to score and then recover an onside kick. Ozzy, gotta play with your whiskers. Ozzy's like, stop touching my whiskers. Excuse me. These games are coming down to it. Yep, pit stop, pit road getting busy. 3 to go in the stage. I bet you Truex and Briscoe stay out to take the points. Van Gisbergen pits. A lot of playoff guys going to take the points here. Did he say same Van Gisbergen? Oh my God, Patriots just had a field goal blocked. So the Seahawks are still only down by 3. I ain't coughed all day, and then I start streaming, and my throat's like, you know what? It's time to cough. I guess I shouldn't talk too much. Chastain's going to pit. He's not even in the playoffs. Here he comes. It's going to give Truex a stage win. Well, Truex has a short lead over Bowman and Briscoe with 2 to go, so this is important. Briscoe making a move into turn 1 to try to get under the 48. Every point matters for Briscoe. He was minus 21 coming into this. Kind of a bad turn 1. He's letting Suarez get up on him through the S's. Suarez has a shot here. Suarez forcing it inside. Briscoe, he's there. I know you got to fight for every point, but you can't get wrecked here and get no points. So, neither one of these guys is going to lift getting into the chicane. They're fighting for every spot. Oh. Briscoe piles it in there. Drives away from Suarez. So Briscoe holds 3rd. Bowman and Truex get away for the moment. One to go. A stage win could seriously turn Truex's whole season around. Crazy to think. They lit a fire under Alex Bowman's ass. All that talk about him losing to 48, that ain't true. I think Truex is going to be steady here and win this stage. 3 turns to go. They're in the carousel now. Good qualifying effort. Made it easy for these guys to have clean first stage of the race. And Jaden Daniels got to chill out with that running shit. And playoff driver Keselowski, who came in -1, just sped on pit road. And Martin Truex Jr. below the cut line coming in. Gonna win the stage. Chase Briscoe below the cut line, gonna finish 3rd. Suarez, underdog, finishes 4th. Cindric, big underdog, 5th. Elliott, Reddick, and Larson. We got Hamlin versus Kyle Busch for the free pass. I think Hamlin's going to hang on. Hamlin's car must not be, I mean, it's bad, but it's not horrible. Hamlin should be free pass. Another goddamn pre-snap penalty for Washington. I'm getting tired of this shit. Washington down by 3, 3rd and goal, now from the 10 after a penalty. Even if the Vikings kick a field goal here, they go up 2 over the 49ers. With only about 3 minutes left. Yuki, if you're here, I'm sorry. That was the game I was watching just now. 3rd and goal for Washington. Back up at the 15. Take the field goal and tie that shit up. Lions down by 4. 3 minutes left. 3rd and 9. They still have all 3 of their timeouts, but you pretty much got to have this. And they got it. A banged up Amon-Ra St. Brown. I like this. The first stage ended just in time for me to watch the end of some of these games on Red Zone. Vikings, if they score a touchdown here, it's absolutely over. They're going to play it safe, and they're going to run it and take the field goal. Washington ties the Giants with 7 minutes left. This Ravens-Raiders game still has 10 minutes left. Good God. And that ref was like, he caught that shit. He caught that shit. That is an unbelievable catch. That's the best catch of the year so far. Devontae Adams. You know, it's nice for him to do a couple of nice big plays for the Raiders in crucial moments before he gets traded to the Jets by the end of next month. Vikings got to make this kick to really put the pressure on. Oh, the Lions are going backwards. Lions have just played too sloppy offensively to have a chance to win this. Got your tail, Ozzy. Jets and Titans tied with 6.5 to go. Jets have the ball, and huge loss there. I said last week, it's okay the Jets lost to the 49ers, but if they lose their next 2, they're fucked. They got to beat Tennessee. Finger Lakes. I'm kidding.
Was born on the back of sports car racing, but for the 41st time, the NASCAR Cup Series races here, and has turned on something pretty special already, right from the very opening lap. And this is what makes it special. I know the racing is captivating, and the stars behind the wheel show up and do their job, but the fans, I mean, the whole atmosphere of this place for this weekend is really unmatched, right? The camping feel and just the excitement of the fans. It's a very educated fan base, and they know how to have a good time. So, Mum Truex Jr. comes into this race 19 points on the wrong side of the cut line and has earned maximum stage 1 points. That's exactly what the 19 team from Joe Gibbs Racing needed. That's going to help his overall picture for now. He's trying to break a run of around right here. Yeah, normally I say there's no such thing as bad luck, but looking at the year that the 19 had, I kind of have to throw that out the window because they have, I think, performed better than the numbers you see. Last week was the perfect example. Part of it, somebody else's mess had nothing to do with it. Now, the unfortunate part for all these playoff drivers is mission accomplished, but now you got to pay the penalty, which is they're going to come to pit road, and all of those cars that came under green are going to stay out. Now, we don't know how much slower the cars
Chargers beat the Panthers 26-3. Honestly, another underwhelming performance for the Chargers, but 2-0 with a new head coach, new everything.
Watkins Glen, Truex does get the stage win and those 10 valuable stage points. He said he lost rear lateral grip the longer they ran.
Now that's a goddamn Aaron Rodgers classic.
Here, he also remarked that he was losing rear grip and actually locking the rear tires under braking, which means they're
Aaron Rodgers still makes those freak throws that you just don't know how he completes them.
Great points grab for Alex Bowman.
And that was one of them.
He said he was pretty tight, couldn't get in the corners as deep as he wanted, especially in turn 1 and the end of the course. Had to back up the corner, so crew chief Blake Harris giving him adjustment for better turn this stage.
activity surrounding the Bowman
So the race off pit road goes to Truex, but a lot of cars pitted before the end of the stage, so it's going to be a totally different look up front. I know Vangesbergen's probably going to be the leader. I'm fairly certain. How is this Packers Colts game still going on? Ooh, touchdown Jets. Braylon Allen. Boy, the Jets have another great running back. Looks like the Colts recovered that onside kick. They've only got 16 seconds and they're at their own 20. Come on, man. The Colts are going to have a chance at a Hail Mary. And with Anthony Richardson, that's a real possibility. Seahawks game on the line here. 4th and 1. They could take the field goal and tie this thing up, right? Yeah, I think the Seahawks are going to kick the field goal here. I can't believe the Colts must have recovered the onside kick. They didn't show that on Red Zone. Hail Mary. Anthony Richardson can throw the hell out of a Hail Mary. Hey, he can throw it 70 yards in the air. Anthony Richardson's a freak now. But this is a long shot. 5 seconds left, and they got to get a 60-yard touchdown. What's a VHS? Seattle's not going to take the tie. They're going for it on a 4th and 1. They weren't kidding. Intercepted. Green Bay wins. Seahawks take a delay of game. They are going to kick the field goal. I'm about to say, there's no way you go for that. Just kick the field goal, tie it up. Packers won 16-10. They survive week 1 of no Jordan Love. They've got about 4 to 6 to go, I think, or whatever the numbers were. Lions still have a chance. Lions back in the red zone again, down by 4 with a minute left. Unbelievably, the Lions still have a chance. And they're going backwards. Every time I look up, they're going backwards. Seattle ties it up with New England in the final minute. See, AJ's out of the race.
You told me it's a bigger issue than you originally thought. What exactly is going on with the race car?
The higher up pay grade, or maybe they know more than I do, but it just felt like it just snapped the axle. It sounds like it pulled the axle out of the transaxle, but there's more that went off in there, so it was violent.
That's fucked.
Disappointing. I mean, hard to tell, but I thought the initial first lap
Shitty next gen parts.
just fired off really good, so
Fucking over AJ's race.
we'll never know. It was a good weekend, really, disappointed just because Go Bowling have put their belief in it and put their product on a race car. I felt like we're at least going to have a shot to run up front and maybe win this thing, and just one of those years. Unfortunately for the Dinger, and he joins.
Back to work on Hamlin and Kyle Busch's cars now that they've been off the DVP. Watching the lines again. Another short throw.
Chris Gabehart and team are just going to have to really focus on just talking about tires and runoff.
Hamlin's got to run all the laps and hope there's more stack ups on restarts at the front of the field and double, quadruple overtime.
See if other teams have problems.
Need some of them double, quadruple overtimes and a lot of big wrecks. Chastain, leader, Vangisberg, McDowell. First car that pitted is all the way back in 18th. The top 17 stayed out here. Last chance for the Lions. It's 4th down. Buccaneers going to avenge their playoff defeat from the looks of things. Come on, Washington. Really? About to say, Washington. All right, we got a restart coming, but this play for the Lions is much more important. Timeout, Tampa Bay. 17 cars pitted before the end of the stage and stayed out. That's a lot. And there's only 4 playoff guys among them. Well, 5. Logano's locked in, but I'm saying 4 that aren't locked in. Big dive by the 40. Oh, Suarez into the side of Reddick, turned him around. Larson got into the back. And looks like the Buccaneers win. Buccaneers beat the Lions. Reddick now at the tail end of the field. There's been something screwy happen in turn 1 every time today after a restart. Oh, God, the way they're kicking up that dirt there. I feel like a car's just going to launch up in the air. Well, the Lions played like shit today. Wasted a 5-sack performance for Aiden Hutchinson to lose like that. Corey LaJoy, after raking half the field, has backed his way into a top 10 spot with strategy. We got smoke off in it. Somebody must have really locked up the tires. The legend, Juan Pablo Montoya. They played the strategy to get some track position. 48 locking up into turn 1. 3 wide behind him. Good grief. 4 wide. Three wide through the S's. Cindric lets them go. Advantage non-playoff guys for not having to play for the points and just take the track position every time. That's just another wrinkle to this race. It's going to complicate things. 17 guys getting in front of all those other cars.
Talk
49ers going to kick a field goal and try an onside kick here. Got to keep an eye on that.
left-hand side as they go down into the first quarter. You see pretty calm at the front, 3 wide further back. Reddick forces it 3 wide. The 99 gets a little contact, gets loose, contacts the 45 and spins it around. I think it was the 2, the orange car.
From like 15th on back, it's just 3 and 4 wide every time into turn 1.
The 2 into the 99 who gets the 45. It's the game of contact telephone. Here you go. Pushing and pushing and pushing. Not everyone's going to make it. And that time it was the 45 of Reddick getting spun around.
Buccaneers couldn't take a knee. The Lions still had all 3 of their timeouts. So hell, the Lions are probably going to get another chance here.
For about 6 or 7 of the 16 plays.
Oh, hey, yeah, the Lions are going to get the ball back with a timeout. The Bucs tried to play action pass and it got batted down immediately. So the Lions will have about 35 seconds and a timeout, and the Bucs are punting from deep in their own territory. It's not over yet. I wrote off the Lions for getting, oh, well, they still got their timeouts, and the Bucs tried to throw the ball on them and helped them out again. So.
Well, Steve pointed out the risk of taking points there that you end up further back in the pack. Chris Daniels came on the radio after they finished 8th in stage 1 and said, Kyle, we had to take these 2 points. It was worth it, but we're just going to make our way through it. He was also involved in that incident with the 45 and the 99. He's now back in 27th place, having to work his way through it.
That's an onside kick from the 49ers.
He's going to put you further back in the pack.
Yuki, I'm sorry.
5 or 6 positions down in turn 1.
I figure you might be listening.
Ross Chastain continues to pace the field. He has laid it out over
Chastain, Vangesbergen, and McDowell.
that white 16 car. Third on
First and goal, Raiders.
as Michael McDowell leads this group. Here's Carson 7 looking inside briefly on William Byron as they race into carousel. That's the race for the 8th spot. Everybody single file amongst the top.
Jags down by 3 from their own 2-yard line.
Has happened
And it's a safety. Browns win. Browns win with defense, and Deshaun Watson plays like garbage again. The Lions are at the Bucks 44. Like I said, they got another chance, but Goff keeps throwing it fucking short.
Burton just in front of Truex has a little bit older tire. This is a very important run for Harrison because just like in stage 1, people will start to pit. The 21's in position to score some stage points if he can just hold the 19 and other playoff.
Onside kick from the Niners. Vikings win.
Continues to lead, but that margin over Shane Van Gisbergen has narrowed
Old Van Gisbergen closing in on Chastain.
between first and second as we're racing deep
Excuse me.
in this beautiful park.
Van Gisbergen ain't got a what a great advantage for Van Gisbergen, who's already the best road racer. Now he's not even worried about stage points. They're just strictly track position all day long. It's so simple for them. Come on, Jets! Should have had a sack there. Titans are down by 7, but they're first and goal. And Gardner Minshew just got sacked. That might kill the Raiders' comeback here. Third and goal for the Raiders from the 17 with 4 minutes left. Oh, they're going to get interference on Baltimore. All right, Detroit, you got to get up and spike it. Got to get up and spike it. Detroit's at the Tampa Bay 25, 16 seconds, 15 seconds, 14 spike. And they did call pass interference on the Ravens. Washington's got a hell of a game-winning drive going right now. Hopefully it ends up being a game winner. I hate the Giants. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets. Ooh, they got away with that. All right, Lions, 14 seconds, no timeouts, need a 26-yard touchdown. Raiders from the 1. I don't think Jameson got both feet in. And touchdown Raiders. Extra point will tie it up. Ravens fans looking disgusted in the crowd. There's still 3:50 to go in that game. So Goff finally tries to throw it past 10 yards. And Levis got yanked down by his neck. 4th and goal. Last play for the Titans to tie it up with the Jets. Goff. Incomplete again. 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left, and it's 4th down for the Lions. It's unbelievable that they even got another chance at this, the way Tampa Bay mismanaged that. And the race is back. DraftKings. Fuck DraftKings. I'm staying off that shit. All right, last chance for the Lions. The Bucks are obviously all lined up at the goal line. And Goff can't even complete a pass. He can't even complete a pass to give him a chance at a lateral or anything. So, yeah, Bucks win. Suddenly, that speck in the rearview mirror for Chastain got a lot bigger. Van Gisbergen's here. Van Gisbergen made an unbelievable move on Truex out of turn 6 into 7 earlier. I think he might set Chastain up the same way here. Chastain kind of gapped him a little bit through the S's. Let's see it close back up here. Last play for the Titans. Holding. Incomplete. The Titans were holding like a motherfucker, but that's incomplete. So Jets win. That was the most obvious hold I've seen all day, and they didn't call it. But Jets win anyway. Van Gisbergen couldn't get him through 6 and 7 yet. Zane Smith just passed Joey Logano for 4th. Well, they're trading it back and forth. Washington's a field goal away from beating the Giants. The Patriots and Seahawks are in overtime. Logano held off Zane there. Wow, what stimulating conversations we have on these streams these days. God, Deshaun Watson sucks. The Browns are probably still going to win anyway, but man, he sucks. Why didn't you run the ball there, dumbasses? The Jaguars have no timeouts, and Cleveland's trying to run some bootleg pass shit on a 3rd down. And Watson throws an incomplete pass. Now the Jags will have a whole minute down by 5. Oh, Crosby just crushed Lamar Jackson.
intentionally losing the bottom of the racetrack in that carousel, trying to get a better exit. But when he does that, he opens the door for Zane Smith behind him, gives Zane Smith a little bit of clean air. He's going to have to.
Washington at the 5 can run the clock down and kick the game winner, so they should just be taking a knee here.
Chevys are in the top 10. Yes, there's a breakaway group on different strategy, but let's give the team headed there by Zane Smith some credit in the 71. Marty, what have you got on Truex?
Hey, Jeff, quickly approaching another diversion point with strategy when everybody flipped stage 1. They are all the cars out in front of Bart Truex Jr., who did not flip stage 1. So see the basic approach from all the crew chiefs.
Washington going to line up for a game winner here.
Flip the stage have made, and Truex has made absolutely zero. Falling back to 18th, now fighting for 17th there with Chase Briscoe. But the guys who did run the entire stage, Steve, haven't gone anywhere once they came back out on the track. So as a crew chief, how would you form that next decision coming up in 3 laps?
Well, Truex might not have gone anywhere in running order, but he went somewhere in the points order. Scored a lot of points. It's the same thing. Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, Truex went from minus, what, 17 or something to he's plus 4. They made the right call. Chastain, Vegasberg, and McDowell, Logano, Zane Smith. Guys are going to start pitting here in 2 or 3 laps. Washington for the win. Giants ice them. Washington copying the Steelers style, winning games with only field goals. Disgusting. Washington for the win. It's good. Redskins win. Redskins win. I'm dead naming a football team. Redskins win. God damn, the Raiders are giving the Ravens fits right now. This is another classic Harbaugh regular season Ravens meltdown. They should have beat this team easily. They were up by multiple scores, and now the Raiders are driving to put the game on us. Any score will win the game for them. They got it down to 2 minutes, and the Ravens only have 1 timeout. The Raiders have the ball in their hands. They control their own destiny for the next 2 minutes. Go Washington. Go Patriots now. I'm kind of rooting for the Patriots here to beat Seattle. Jaguars have a chance to pull a miracle because Deshaun Watson and the Browns are fucking stupid. What a horrible game. Ooh, Trevor Lawrence. First down. Clock ticks under a minute. But they've made a lot of big plays here in this last 30 seconds to have a chance at this. Oh, we got a tire got away from somebody on pit road. I'm wondering who.
Just 3 laps remaining.
Vegasbergen still in the tire tracks of Chastain. McDowell pits. Zane Smith pits. Corey LaJoie pits. Harrison Burton pits. Christopher Bell. I see a lot of playoff guys pitting too. Well, I thought I saw Burton pitting. Who was driving the car that looks like his? I was wrong. Burton's going to get points. Suarez spun. Oh, he's stuck. Suarez is stuck in the sand. He can't get the rear tires out of the sand. And that's going to help the guys that just pitted. Is NASCAR going to throw the caution? Caution! They didn't get to pit road. Stay out. Well, congratulations, Chastain. You won a stage that you didn't want to win. Hell, Logano didn't get to pit either. Crazy. Denny Hamlin almost got a stage point. Almost. If Chastain and Van Gisbergen could have made it to pit road, Hamlin would have got a stage point. He would have gotten 2 stage points. So that caution fucks Hamlin, who's already fucked as it is. Spun by himself and backed it into the sand, and the rear tires just got stuck. By the way, if I'd made an NFL parlay today, the Ravens over the Raiders would have been on it. I would have probably been about to lose it right now. That's some good Gatorade. Illegal forward pass by Trevor Lawrence. He was well across the line of scrimmage. Entire body was across the line of scrimmage. I don't see a flag for it either. Well, now they throw the flag. He was absolutely across the line of scrimmage. So that was Brad's tire that got away. Sped on the first pit stop and had a tire get away on the second. They're cooked.
So you've got Ryan Blaney, playoff driver, defending series champion, out. Daniel Suarez causes this caution before the end of the stage 2 caution. Tyler Reddick got turned around and helped multiple penalties to Brad Keselowski. Larson narrowly avoided that incident on lap 1, but he's still fighting in a position a lot further back than where he would like to be. This has been an expensive day for numerous players.
And Suarez has smoke coming out of the back. Or was that just kitty litter? All right, Jags got to spock it. The Jags are within reach of throwing a touchdown. They're only going to get one shot at it, though. Spocked it with 7 seconds left. Seahawks beat the Patriots in overtime, 23-20. Last chance for the Jags. Got to get a 33-yard touchdown here to win it. It's the last play. Oh, he just heaves it. Almost got caught. Browns win. Thought the race was going to commercial. What the fuck? Raiders are going to kick a field goal with 30 seconds left to take a lead, but the Ravens have Tucker, so this ain't over. The Ravens don't have any timeouts, though. I can't get over the timing of the Suarez caution. He spun by his damn self. Both cautions today have had a huge impact on this race and the playoffs. Both cautions. Raiders for the lead inside of 30 seconds. They take it. Ravens left 27 seconds and no timeouts. Okay. Chastain and Van Gisbergen are going to stay out and pit a few laps into stage 3. So this race has been expensive. I don't know what he meant by this race has been expensive. It's certainly been interesting. Like I said, both cautions completely jacked it all up. Marvin Harrison, touchdown, Cardinals. That was a sick touchdown.
but sometimes that's just how it works, right, Steve? At the road courses or anywhere with strategy these days.
Tell me when the yellow's going to connive diff, and I'll tell you when you're supposed to come to pit road. I actually like what Travis Mack is saying. So let me try to break down some of that radio. What Travis Mack is saying is, hey, this was
Excuse me.
what can we do? Well, we can come to pit here, give up our track position, put it on the shoulders of the driver to try to make it back through the field. Or the fuel tank here. We haven't talked a lot about fuel today because the tires kind of fall off, but they can run. But he can keep going. All right, they can really run.
The Raiders should kick this to about the 5 and make Baltimore return it to drain more clock.
Because your pace is unbelievable. And even if
They play it safe and take the touchback. With Tucker, the Ravens will try a 60-plus yard field goal if they can. If they have to, they will try that. Well, what's going to jack that strategy up for Chastain and Vangisbergen is if we have another restart first lap melee and a caution comes out. I like what they're doing to stay out and pit and get to run on clean racetrack with fresh tires. But if there's an early caution, you're just going to have to pit under the caution. Oh, I definitely want to watch Bad Blood when I'm in Alabama, for sure. I definitely want to watch it. Chastain, Vangisbergen, and Logano, and Gibbs, and Byron. For once, I'm grateful for long cautions because it just lets me watch football. Tucker has kicked a 66-yarder before. It's probably going to take a 60 to a 70-yarder to win this. Oh, Lamar. Had to throw it away. Well, now you're looking at a Hail Mary. Now it has to be a Hail Mary. This got to be the upset of the week here if the Raiders hold on for the next 7 seconds. I have a laptop, and yes, I have a Peacock. So, as long as we have halfway decent internet, we can watch Bad Blood wherever we are. Still got to book my flight. I guess this Friday I'll try to book my flight. I should get a lot of money this week. Try to book my flight. Raiders call timeout. Nash Chevy, hi. Watching football in the race, but the race is under caution, so I'm watching football. Under caution and in commercial, so I'm watching the end of the Raiders and the Ravens. Oh yeah, Bengals play the Chiefs here in a little while. Can Larson do? I don't see Larson winning this race. I think they can get a top 10. I don't see him winning. But they caught a break here with that caution coming out right after they pitted. So I would say Vangisbergen's the guy to beat. I know Chastain's had the lead, but I think Vangisbergen's the guy to beat. Well, the Ravens have 1 second left. Now, if Andrews or whoever, no, it was Isaiah Likely. If Likely had caught that, the Ravens would have been in field goal range for a long kick. Crazy. Yep, Gibbs, Byron pitting. Briscoe stays out. I like staying out here. If you got fucked by that caution, I think the only way to flip it is to stay out here and run a couple laps, and then pit under green and run on a clean racetrack. So you need this stage to go green all the way for that to work out. That's a nice CW paint scheme on the Gibbs car.
Parker, for last year's winner, William Byron, a little debate on what to do during this caution. Ultimately, Byron saying we have to make the car better. They are making significant adjustments. He said, I just need way more lateral grip, wants to be better in traffic. So do you expect a longer stop for some changes here from William Byron?
Wow, some big changes happening underneath the back of this car.
They're just doing something major on the left rear of William Byron's car.
Need to tell you about a lot of penalties, but it's highlighted by this one here.
Oh, Larson got a penalty.
Motorsports, Kyle Larson and Stevie explain why. So we don't get called this much, but this.
Driving through too many boxes.
Let's take a moment. There's an orange line in every pit box right here. That's a reference for Kyle Larson.
Drove through the 43's box while they were pitting.
There's an orange box out here. That orange box is a reference for NASCAR.
Oh my God. Lamar Jackson's going to run this thing. And he laterals back. Ah.
Over the orange line. So if we roll forward just a little bit,
That's a forward pass. Raiders win.
the orange line. 3, 4 feet.
I thought for a second Lamar Jackson was going to run that shit 60, 70 yards and score and win the game. The Raiders just beat the Ravens. The Ravens are 0-2.
I want to make it sound like you can't touch the line.
In an ugly 0-2 to lose to a team like the Raiders.
Use that box. But this was too
Raiders pull the Ravens can't finish these games in the regular season. This has been a recurring pattern the last couple of years. So the Ravens are going to drop a tier or two on my tier list this week.
the opposite of every other time he comes down pit road for the year. I think that has something to do with it. Let's listen in.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry because I'm not even, it's hard to see that orange box coming through your right front versus left front. I thought I was being extreme.
So Larson pointed out it's hard to see that line in the pit box because you're pitting backwards. He can't see it out the right front of the car. It's usually at the left front of the car. So that's just a Watkins Glen backwards pit stop deal.
It's the same idea. He's on the wrong side. And I have to admit, I was wanting to see how obvious the call was. Big stack up right here on the choose. The 23 of them always pulled over for some reason.
Bubba Wallace pulled out of the way.
One of many cars.
Oh, he got a penalty. He got a penalty. Okay.
Zane Smith had a speeding
Zane Smith, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, and Suarez.
so that group of drivers a lot. It's been one of those days.
Yeah, we got Steve. This restart could be crazy. We got old tires starting in front of this pack and much newer tires behind them.
So this is the strategy that we heard on the radio for SVG, Chastain, SVG, Logano, and Briscoe. Top 4 cars are going to try to change this up and run through a different pit.
Saints again this week scored 40 points. Crazy day. All right, stage 3. Chastain and Vangisbergen should pit in a couple of laps. And there's a lot of fall off on these tires compared to last year, obviously, because last year's race was terrible. According to what I've heard, there's about 2 seconds of fall off. Oh! We almost had a repeat of Chicago there, thanks to Briscoe. Look at this field. Y'all are running out of racetrack. Good God, Marvin Harrison just scored again. Yuki, I think the 49ers got outdone by the Ravens. I think the Ravens getting beat by the Raiders was a much bigger upset. And the Ravens are an ugly 0-2. Fred Warner tried to single-handedly win y'all the game, though. So, just like Aiden Hutchinson and Fred Warner, the kings of wasted effort. Aiden Hutchinson had 5 sacks today for the Lions, and they lost. Fred Warner forced multiple turnovers. 49ers still fucking lose. To Sam Darnold. But don't feel bad. I think the Ravens had it worse. The Ravens blew a big lead and lost to the Raiders. Marvin Harrison just scored his second touchdown of the day. This race is chaos. Big move by Chase under Cindric there, and Gilliland pays the price for Chase forcing Cindric out of the way. I'm glad Juan Montoya is having a quiet day. He's still top 10 on strategy. Not on speed, but on strategy. My brother, that tight end for the Bengals, switched arms to keep from fumbling and still fumbled anyway. He's just lucky the Chiefs didn't recover it in bounds. Well, Yuki, it's only one game. You're 1-1. You lost to the Vikings last year. I don't know. The Vikings just have the 49ers number. Sam Darnold is a double agent because remember, Darnold knows the 49ers in and out. That might have been the edge right there that the Vikings needed because Darnold was on the 49ers. He practiced against that defense every week. So I think he just got beat in a close game by a guy who had an edge on you because he knows you well. A team you lost to last year, so it's not the end of the world. Frustrating, yes, but not the end of the world. Briscoe, who came into this race last in the playoffs, has scored the most stage points today. Tied with Bowman with 12. Truex and Chastain each scored 10. Hamlin is minus 10. Like I said, if that caution didn't come out, Hamlin was going to get at least 1 or 2 stage points. The caution fucked him as well. I think the Saints scoring as many points as they have has been the shocker. I'm not surprised that the Saints are 2-0. I'm surprised they're 2-0 averaging 45 fucking points a game or whatever it is. Because last year the Saints couldn't score for shit. They were awful. This year they scored 40 points back-to-back weeks. 44 points or better. So I'm surprised at how they've done it. The Bengals just, wow. That's crazy. Uh-oh, Denny Hamlin wrecked again. Hamlin wrecked hard. Caution's out. Crowd cheers. I mean, that car don't look much worse than it already looked. What else can you break on that thing? What happened? 3 wide with Keselowski and Larson. Oh, my God. Holy fuck. What was he doing? 3 wide, and Larson and Keselowski just acted like he wasn't even there. Realize how hard it is to hear a loud crowd at Watkins Glen. The crowd is it's a big crowd, but they're so spread out.
Yeah, you see, look, this is simple to me. Denny Hamlin in desperation mode. This right here normally is a lift. I can't be
Why is Hamlin running that hard? You know what kind of day you're having. That's really on Hamlin there. I hate to say it.
contact. And this is how the playoffs has been for them. Did not approach Atlanta. Had trouble here early. Qualified, not great. And then, in my opinion, just an overreaction and a desperation move by Denny. A team that you don't normally so out. I don't know, the playoffs just have not seemed like
Thank Hamlin. That was really Hamlin's fault. You can't be 3 wide there.
into the S's for outside the top 25.
You're not really in the window yet. I would expect a lot of guys in the back to pit here, though, and fill her up. If I'm in the back, I'm going to pit here. The Bucks are really good. I think the Bucks and Saints might be the 2 best teams in the NFC. We'll see how Philly looks tomorrow if they back up last week. Bucks and Saints are the best teams in the NFC right now. 49ers right there with them, even though they lost today. I'd say Bucks, Saints, 49ers, and Eagles. That's like your top 4. The Saints look like you can't stop them. They play pretty good defense, but scoring 40 points a game, you're not stopping them. Cowboys look like they were in playoff form today, so January came early to Dallas today. I hate the Saints more than life itself, but I was cheering for the Saints because it was funny. Good God, Marvin Harrison is killing the Rams. Marvin Harrison has like 30 fantasy points in the first quarter. First and goal, Bengals. They went for it on 4th and 4 near midfield and converted. Now they're on 3rd and goal at the Chiefs' 4. He pumps and Burrow throws it away. As he was getting taken down, threw it away. Yeah, Lattimore didn't play, and I think that showed the Cowboys did hit on some big plays to score. But ultimately it didn't matter. I can't believe Hamlin's car's still moving. Oh, Bristol's going to be fun this week. Like I said, don't look for any streams this week. I'll be at Bristol on Friday night and Saturday night, so I will not be streaming the races this coming week because I'll be at them. I'll do pre-race streams from the stands. I'll stream driver intros for Xfinity and Cup, but that's about all I can do for you this week. A lot of cars at the back pitting. Keep an eye on that. They're outside the fuel window, but this will be less gas you got to wait on later, and you're already running outside the top 10 anyway. Excuse me. I'm sorry about the coughing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I ain't checked social media today. I haven't had the chance. I've been watching football. I want to see what people think about the Hamlin situation. Excuse me. Rams are making a bit of a stand here on defense. There's a flag. Bet it's on the Rams. Excuse me. See, the Lions ran a fake punt from their own 5 today. They converted, but that's about the only thing that went right for them.
Bristol, Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, only on the CW. And to find your local CW station, go to the CW.
Fake punt from his own 5.
Tigers proudly displaying that with CW big and bold on his hood, and that all begins next Friday.
Yuki, you're acting like it was a playoff game you just lost.
It's the end of the regular season.
Save your frustration for when you lose the Super Bowl again.
Pace car lights are off. A familiar scene of Ross Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen at the front. How about Spire Motorsports? Corey LaJoie in that
I'll check next commercial. We're restarting.
Zane Smith prior to his penalty. Carson
Might have to remind me to check again.
for JPM. Almost guaranteed. Let's go. Restart.
Bring the action. Chastain clear for the lead again. He's been doing a great job today. Under pressure from Van Gisbergen all day and not giving an inch.
Ross Chastain is already
That's like the cleanest turn 1 we've had all day. Look at all the space between the cars.
trying to hang on to second, but here comes Michael McDowell in that 34.
Van Gisbergen fast through the S's, pulled back up to Chastain there. Get the fuck out of here with this Marvin Harrison shit. Are y'all seeing this in the Arizona game? Get the fuck out of here. This dude's going to have like 400 yards. I wish I could say I was still passionate about my favorite team, but like I said, they beat the passion out of me years ago. I feel nothing now. But are y'all seeing this Marvin Harrison shit? Damn Hocevar for driving a car that looks really similar to Harrison Burton's Dex car from far away. Marvin Harrison is committing murder on a football field against the Rams. It's anybody's guess as to how this race is going to play out with how jumbled up the field is and all the different strategy. It's about when the cautions fall or do we get any cautions whatsoever for the rest of the day. So I couldn't even tell you. I think Van Gisbergen's the guy to beat. I'm still on board with what they're doing, and they got the track position. Don't want to discount Chastain, who's led like every fucking lap, but I just like Van Gisbergen here. I think my friend Cameron has Marvin Harrison on his fantasy team because he was messing with me. Are you seeing this shit? I was like, oh yeah, I'm seeing it. I got Red Zone on the other TV. And they've been showing a lot of Arizona Cardinals the last few minutes. I'm amazed how many cars are smoking the tires into these corners. Oh, wow. Big lockup from Zane there. I thought he was going to miss it entirely. I guess the Rams defense didn't make the trip to Phoenix. Ever since the decision to take the points in stage 1, Kyle Larson's been stuck in a shit show. LaJoy's up here on a strategy call. By the way, LaJoy's the one who wrecked everybody on the first lap and got away clean. So hopefully something bad will happen to him by the end of the day for what he did.
So, according to Paul Wolfstein, he said one caution would get him there, and that would have been their last stop.
So the cars that just pitted. God, look at Zane Smith, how he's I'm getting annoyed watching that damn 71. The way he's racing Kyle Larson. I'd send him for a little spin through the sand trap. I ain't going to kill him or nothing, but you getting the hell out of my damn way blocking me like that. I hated yesterday's race. That was such a shit show of a race. There needs to be a 1 overtime attempt maximum. NASCAR needs to go back to 1 overtime attempt, period. I don't care what anybody thinks. 1 attempt, that's it. Connor Zillich, if he didn't win that race yesterday because of 30 overtimes and running out of gas, that's fucking ridiculous. He was lucky he didn't run out anyway. Hello, Vangersbergen. Vangersbergen to the inside. That's the closest he's gotten to him in turn 1. Ross got a great run off the outside of 1, though, to clear him into the S's. And look behind them. They got McDowell and Busher. Chastain and Vangersbergen are on pretty old tires, and I'm starting to see it with Ross. He's sliding a little more. He doesn't have quite the car control Vangersbergen has. Vangersbergen just does well in cleaner air with track position. I don't think tires matter quite as much to him as they do to Ross, and it's really starting to show. Thoughts on Connor? Dude's good. And if he didn't win yesterday, I'd have been very angry because the overtime bullshit is getting fucking old. I'm tired of guys just crashing each other left and right and making a mess and having 30 overtimes on a long-ass red flag. I'm glad I didn't have to stream that race. I had to run to visit somebody at the hospital, so I didn't stream. I'm really glad I didn't have to stream that race. I watched it on my phone at the hospital and caught the last couple laps on my TV when I got back home, so I watched the whole thing. Didn't enjoy it. The battle for second on the last 2 laps, though, was pretty entertaining. Other than that, crappy race with a stupid fucking mess of a finish. I expect more of the same today, honestly. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Nothing major yesterday. I just had to go. I couldn't stay home. So I had to stop the stream before the race even started. Chiefs on a 4th and 1. 1st and goal now. Chiefs and Bengals are going for it on 4th down a lot against each other. Well, Justin Jefferson did warn y'all that he ain't Garrett Wilson. I'm sorry, I had to bring that up again. Did he say that this week? He said, I'm not Garrett Wilson. That Steelers and Broncos game is exactly how I imagined it. And will probably stay that way. The Steelers will win fucking 9-6 or some shit, and they'll be 2-0 even though they suck, and we'll have to hear about how good they are even though they fucking suck. The Steelers are not good, but we're going to have to hear about how good they are because they win a couple of low-scoring games against mediocre fucking quarterbacks. Like, oh man, hang the fucking banner. Winning record again with no playoff success. I see that for your future, Pittsburgh. I don't even hate the Steelers. I just get tired of hearing about how good they are when they're basically the Cowboys of the AFC, but at least the Cowboys actually get in the playoffs usually. I resent teams that suck like the Steelers, but somehow still eke out just enough wins to have people go, hey, look, they win record. Ooh, Chastain, bad corner there. Vangersbergen cut him a break, and it's going to hurt Vangersbergen. Vangersbergen cutting Chastain a break got Busher to his inside. What a run for Busher out of nowhere. When's the last time he pitted? What's his tires look like? Much fresher. Okay, Busher's got the way fresher tires, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised here. If I look at my leaderboard, Busher last pitted on lap 35. Angusbergen and Chastain ain't been on pit road since lap 17. I think they should pit now. They're in the window. Angusbergen and Chastain, they're pretty much in the window. They should pit as soon as possible. Logano pitted with like 40 to go, and they told him one caution gets them to the end. I think you pit now. You've done a good job hanging on these shit tires. But the bills come due here, and Busher's really putting the heat on them. And the earlier you pit, the better in case a yellow comes out. Look at that slide from Chastain there. Busher to the lead. Most top 10s on a road course in a next-gen car, Chris Busher with 12. Tyler Reddick also with 12. Angusbergen has had a major moment off one. They need to pit. You're in the window. Just pit. And you won't have to go this far on a set of tires again. They've gone like 40 laps. You're only going to have to go about 32 here to get to the end. I'd start pitting. The two Spire cars are on fresher tires. Hamlin, I can't believe Hamlin's car is still running. He hit so hard when he got wrecked. Angusbergen's pitting this time. Wave extra for that idiot. That's Corey LaJoie behind you. You better really let him know you're pitting. You better really let him know. He'll run you over. So, yeah, Chastain and Angusbergen pit. Good job. This puts the race back in their favor, I think, because if a caution comes out now, they just cycle to the front. Touchdown Steelers. Oh, my God, the Steelers actually scored a touchdown. I'm fucking impressed. They've already scored double the points I thought they would. And Arthur Smith offense actually scored a fucking touchdown. It's a miracle. Probably the only one they score for the next month. Then again, the Broncos just suck that bad. I'd be embarrassed to give up a touchdown to Pittsburgh. I'd be really embarrassed. A long touchdown drive on a long field. Fuck. To Pittsburgh. Busher's pitting now. He didn't want to let Angusbergen get that advantage on him. And Busher's the only one that pitted from the top 10 that lap. That's definitely a reaction to Angusbergen and Chastain, who's dominated the race. Look how shiny the numbers are. That's nice. Thank you guys for actually showing up to my stream this week. Last week, not a single comment. That's the first time I've never had a single comment in a NASCAR stream.
How's this going to work out? I'll tell you what's working out pretty well. It's Carson Hocevar. He's on the same strategy.
Oh, hover car. I don't see how those turtles or whatever at the bus stop are making a difference. Do you guys? I think the big difference in this race is we have a tire that actually wears a bit. Everybody's like, holy shit, Pittsburgh scored a touchdown. Throw a parade.
Stays the rear bar. This run way better for William Byron right now. The plan just stick with four fresh Goodyear tires. Sunoco fuel. They will go on the track.
Been a pretty determined comeback from the 24 team, the defending race winner here at Watkins Glen. There's his teammate Alex Bowman. Look at this chaos here at the inner loop. We got Logano, Larson, and Zane Smith who still believe that they are.
Cardinals are blowing out the Rams. I guess the Cardinals' good first half against the Bills last week was not a fluke. I'm actually impressed. Rams are driving right now, though.
In the DeWalt number 20 for JGR. Remember, he was caught up in that opening lap chaos.
Ooh, Austin Dillon in the 20 kind of touched.
Contact there with Austin Dillon. And I don't think Dillon liked it.
Too fucking bad. You should have made the playoffs. He's going to wreck him.
One here. Might have another one here. Dillon is making.
And Austin Dillon just wrecked the playoff driver.
I think there was something wrong with the 20. He was so slow.
Bell was trying to pit, and Austin Dillon got underneath him and took him out.
Trying to come to pit road. The three to his right.
The 3 was pissed at him and wrecked him so he couldn't get to pit road.
20 gets spun out, gets the pit road now to service of his crew, Marty.
Ought to black flag that motherfucker. They ought to black flag that stupid son of a bitch. That's fucking dumb. You're a fucking bum who couldn't make the playoffs and you're mad. Look in the fucking mirror next time. You want to see why you're not in the playoffs.
Remember, got fourth place stage points in stage 2. I feel like this is a strategy that puts them in the best finishing position.
What a loser.
What else you want to happen today, Stevie?
20 was just trying to pit.
Keep in mind, stage 1 was 20 laps, stage 2, 20 laps. This is the longest at 50. This is Michael McDowell, the race leader for Front Row Motorsports in that Venabone Ford.
Chasing down Danny Hamlin, who's had
A nightmare day.
quite the day. You see another car pit off.
Excuse me.
Looks like the 10.
Noah Gregson's had a good day. Qualified in the top 10. That's his best ever qualifying on a road course.
Why is Austin Dillon such a loser?
Tell us more.
Yeah, he has had a good day. Really, no major complaints. Just could use a little bit more lateral grip, a little snug in the middle. But this car very good on the long run right now. We're going to take fresh tires and Sunoco fuel. No major adjustments for Noah Gragson.
Chase Elliott in as well. I feel like we've really spoken a lot today about the 9. There's just been so much else going on. But today is all about damage.
What's with Noah's car? Why is it not rolling?
Gathering some points and
What the fuck was that?
meanwhile,
Michael McDowell.
Denny Hamlin, who was back in 34th place. McDowell has a 2-point.
These guys running long, it could work out for them later. We'll see. It just depends on if they get a caution or not. If they don't get a caution, they're fucked. But they need to pit and then get the caution to have this work out. Stafford just got crunched on a 3rd down, so that'll end that drive. They'll get points, though.
That's what it looks like off the rear bumper of Truex. Looking back at Josh Berry, Martin.
Comes from third, as Diff mentioned, but during the cycle when everybody else was out there, ran about 8th, but the highest running playoff driver. And this was a team that was really worried about tire wear. Truex has had problems with the left rear cording all day long, so that's why James Small wanted to leave him out. But this will be the longest run of the day for Truex. We'll check his tires too when they get over this side of pit wall again.
As you see, Alex Bowman coming in. They've had
I think they're going to make a new heat. Nah, the next NASCAR game is NASCAR 25. It's being made by the iRacing team. So it should be pretty good. And they've had a couple of years to develop NASCAR 25, so it better be good. We don't need another NASCAR 21 fiasco.
He is in the middle of the top 12, and that's pretty nice. All right, so here we go. Christopher Bell in the yellow car on the right-hand side of your screen. Kyle Larson on the outside. The green machine in the background. There's the first bit of
Austin Dillon gets mad at Christopher Bell, and Bell tries to pit, and then Austin Dillon just spins him.
And he's shoving, and the 20 right here, I think, is trying to get to the right to come to pit road, but he moves left. I don't know if he was kind of shoved that way. Doesn't know the 3's there, but either way, the 3 is trying to pass.
Well, if you love iRacing, the next NASCAR game should be good for you.
Road, so the 20 turns left and slows down. The 3's picking up the gas.
They ought to black flag Austin Dillon for spinning somebody trying to get to pit road.
lifted
You should be black flag for that.
And that's a shame for Christopher Bell because he was running 12th after that comeback.
You should be black flagged if you hit somebody trying to get to pit road.
Another example of a costly day for yet another playoff drop.
I don't give a shit.
Michael McDowell, unfortunately, is not in the playoffs.
Ooh, Mahomes just threw a terrible interception. Ooh.
Here at the Glen, that'd be special. All right, left side.
Here we go again, Kansas City versus Cincinnati.
Yet to pit Logano, Smith, Larson,
Austin Dillon should have at least been penalized for spinning somebody trying to get to pit road.
Chris Busher, 14th.
This Mahomes interception was ugly. Excuse me. Disappointed Keenan Allen's not going to get to play for the Bears tonight. I want the Bears to be at full strength to see what they got, but it's a tough game for the Bears playing Houston. Reddick's on pit road. I don't think they'll do anything to him, but it's still pretty stupid for a non-playoff bum to hit a playoff guy who's trying to get to pit road. This Applebee's commercial's making me hungry. I think I'm going to eat Zaxby's again for the third time in 2 days. I ain't mad at it either. Damn. Fucking hospital pass there from Bo Nix. Come on, let's see some more Marvin Harrison plays. The Cardinals have scored on all 3 possessions with touchdowns. Throw to Marvin Harrison or I don't want to watch your fucking game. Good God, the pancake on the offensive line. Another big play. Oh look, Steelers defense is clamping down, so the Steelers can win 7-3 at the end of the day. Final score: Pittsburgh 7, Denver 3. Applebee's is good, but there's like a dozen other restaurants that are as good or better. You got your fucking Chili's, your Ruby Tuesday. I love Ruby Tuesday personally. Ruby Tuesday is my shit. Dylan, if you're listening, I want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings again before Bristol on Friday and Saturday. I'd really like to get some Long John Silvers this weekend. Cindric's going to only have to run 23 on that set of tires. Oh, yeah, Ruby Tuesday's thriving, my friend. They're always one of my go-to places when I'm going somewhere. Corey LaJoie pitting this time. Oh, yeah, and here comes Joey Logano. Van Gisbergen is the quickest car on the track by over a second. That's worth noting.
Chastain, Larson, Keselowski, Suarez. We see LaJoy continue to drop. They're trying to nurse their fuel and their tires, maybe all the way to the end. If we get a yellow, they may choose to win. But the strategy is
I just have to tell these guys that 16 is about a second and a half faster than you. You gotta let him go. Oh, look out. Austin Dillon's up ahead. Look out, Vangisbergen.
SVG in ninth. That's kind of the freshest tire
Look at this run coming out of the S's. And look at this block from the fucking 3.
off the S's. Headed for
This stupid son of a bitch. I am so fed up with this fucking ass clown.
good on fuel, so they'd love to get around the three of Austin Dillon here through the bus stop. Hocevar does, and he gets away. Austin Dillon, a roadblock for Sheeman.
Get the fuck out of the goddamn way, you fucking bum.
Finally gets around him as they enter the carousel, and now these cars that you see on screen.
Look how much time that cost him. That brought Chastain to fucking Vangisbergen's bumper. Buscher's probably got this thing won. Although I think Logano and Larson might be trying to stretch it. Oh, quick, Austin Dillon's pitting. Better run him over.
Keep an eye out for Chris Buescher as well, because remember Buescher got by Chastain and Shane Van Gisbergen, so it's Buescher, Hocevar, Van Gisbergen all pitted in the same neighborhood. Bagman. Right now Buescher is up to the 6th position. He's got some open racetrack to work with. That should allow him to perhaps maybe close in on Daniel Suarez and Brad Keselowski. Here's Buescher. A lot of open real estate. Dillon in front of him. And he was very efficient after that pit cycle of getting through some of this slower traffic that still on the lead lap and at pace, but the tire advantage.
Bengals on a third down again. Arizona on a third and long. It's the most resistance they faced all day. Kyler Murray's going to run them into field goal range at least. I'm curious about Logano. He ain't going to hold off Buescher, but I'm curious about Logano. Even if they stretch it 20 more laps, they're not going to hold off Buescher or Vangisbergen, if we're being honest. Touchdown Bengals. That's touchdown. Thank you, refs. Touchdown Bengals. Larson pitted.
And if you hadn't heard the news earlier this week, it's good news. If you're a Kyle Larson fan, he's going to do the double again, the Indianapolis 500, the Coke 600 next year.
That is a touchdown, Cincinnati.
Between Hendrick Motorsports and the Arrow McLaren IndyCar team, it kind of got a little bit, got a bit blank control.
Off the Mahomes interception.
He did so well at Indianapolis, he's going to try it again. And I think he's got a good shot at doing it, weather permitting. Yeah, his pace was so
Weather permitting, Larson will do the double.
unfinished business. This is the struggle right here for the 17 of Buescher. As we see it, SVG and Hocevar. How about Hocevar?
There's still a pretty big gap between Buescher and Vangisbergen. Remember, Buescher he was in position to have a shot at Sonoma in almost the same situation, but he got ran down by Kyle Larson and Martin Truex, if I'm not mistaken. So Buescher, once again, in position to maybe win a road course, but he's going to have somebody flying like a bat out of hell to catch him, who's been faster than him all day long.
For this 919, remember they spun out at the end of stage 2 and a lap down, got back to lead lap, found themselves in the top 5 as it starts to cycle through, picking for the top 5 position there, putting 4 Goodyear tires in Snowfield Field. We'll see where he rejoins, but they were not going to make it on fuel.
Yeah, I wish more NASCAR races were on Saturdays during the playoffs, so I could watch football on Sundays. We're coming home, so we're staying Friday night in Bristol, and then all day Saturday, but after the Cup race Saturday, we're driving back home. So I'll be home to watch football all day Sunday. You know, unless the race gets rained out, which is a possibility. Then I don't know what the hell we'll do. Bristol's not terribly far from here. Now I think they're just getting a head start on their new deal to air all the Xfinity races on CW. Remember, it's just Xfinity that's going to CW from now on. It'll be the NBC broadcast team on CW at least through the end of the season, though, from what I understand. False start on the Steelers. We're back to Watkins Glen with 18 to go. Busher and Vangisbergen hunting down Joey Logano. Vangisbergen hunting down Busher. I want this to stay green. Vangisbergen deserves to win after getting fucked at Chicago. Crazy, Vangisbergen's doing better in the Cup race than the Xfinity race this week. Battle for the lead right here. Joey on old tires. I think if Joey gives up the lead here, he just pit. Pit, and maybe he'll catch a caution. New leader, Chris Busher. He better haul ass, though. 16 is coming. Oh, we got a car backed in the wall over here. Casgarala, and he ain't moving. And he's hit pretty hard. Right there at turn 7. Nope, he's rolling. Where's that at? He made it to the pits. I don't know about that fluid, though. I was worried that he wasn't going to move. Who got him? Oh, Hemrick got him. That's a concussion. He backed into the wall. We're still green. Good God, Stafford got nailed again on a third down. Well, the Rams ain't getting any points. I ain't seen the Cardinals dominate like this in a while. It's been a long time.
save with older tires, but he's got to get by him soon. 15 to go this time by for SVG if he's going to run down Busher.
15 laps to run down Chris Busher from 4.5 seconds back.
SVG has a little more pace, in my opinion, left in his car. We've seen that from him. He's able to save a little tire, have a little bit of pace later in the run. I think that's one of the skills that he possesses. We got to take advantage. You see the 67s, the one going at it.
The gap only came down by about a tenth of a second from Busher to Van Gisbergen, as you see Hocevar fighting here with Ross Chastain.
Holding. Pittsburgh just hit a huge play to Pickens, but I don't think it counts.
So what are they telling their driver? Take a listen.
About how many to go until we start saving a little. Doing about 4 more laps. Just a little lead down, and we'll let go of the knob. Okay, thank you. If we can make it, it's going to be
Tell you one thing, Pittsburgh sucks, but that George Pickens is pretty damn good. The best weapon they have. So Briscoe came into this race minus 21. He's minus 3 now. He's giving himself a chance going to Bristol next week, where Stuart Haas actually had some speed there earlier this year. Truex finished second at Bristol. He's minus 5. Hamlin won Bristol, minus 16 right now as they run. Harrison Burton's fucked. We all expected that, though, but I'm just already thinking about next Saturday. Now we wait. Oh, touchdown Chiefs. Rasheed Ross ran faster than he drove on that. Never mind, I'm not going to make that joke. Touchdown Chiefs. Extra point will tie it up. There's the big play, Chiefs. Excuse me. They're just showing Vangus Bergen's on board. I can't see an interval right now. Still about 4 to 5 seconds, maybe. That's going to be a lot to run down in 12 laps. He can do it. Rasheed Ross better get those touchdowns in before he goes to prison or something. I don't know. I hope they continue the legal proceedings right around the playoffs. Kyler Murray just got sacked. Oh, wow, what a collision. Rams defense made a play for the first time today. 10-10 Bengals Chiefs, 7-0 Steelers over Broncos, 24-3 Cardinals on the Rams. That's the only 3 games going on right now. Odd to only have 3 games in the 4 to 4:30 window. After having 10 fucking games on earlier. Be right back.
Joins the regular field against the series top drivers at the end of the regular season, by the way.
Hey, I saw where they just tried to shoot Trump again. Jesus Christ. Can somebody take a shot and actually make it work? Stop missing. Stop fucking missing.
Go bowling here at the Glen, Watkins Glen in New York. Lead your big Stieglitz heart with you. Jeff Burton is out on turn 6. The bagman, Mike Bagley. We're doing it radio style, and we're doing it racing to the end. Just 4 seconds between Chris Buescher and Shane Van Gisbergen. The Texan and the New Zealander at the front of this race. Who's going to look after their tires the best over SVG has maybe a tenth or 2, sometimes 3/10 better pace.
I don't think that's going to be enough. Then again, Vangus Bergen is unbelievable.
We're going to be watching what SVG can do on those aging tires and whatnot as there's trouble on the racetrack.
Uh-oh. Harrison Burton. That tire carcass probably ain't going to stay on. Logano pitted. I guess they saw the 21 have a problem, and Logano pitted. You look at all the cars getting on pit road here. Pit. Maybe that tire carcass will come off right in the racing groove. Oh, boy. All right, NASCAR. I don't know if I want a caution. I'm just trying to figure out should there be one. I think NASCAR's going to do all they can to let it, and caution's out. Jesus, fuck. Right when I said I think they're going to do all they can to let it go, they put it out. Y'all ready for 35 overtimes and a 3-hour red flag? It's coming.
Tires are definitely better, but how much better? Right?
I'm going to stay out.
25th to the lead.
I'm going to stay out.
You had brand new tires in 10th. You know, the leaders have 21, 22.
I'm going to stay out.
Who thinks they're going to
I've got to stay out and stay ahead of that shit show that's going to happen behind them. And oh, yeah, save gas for the 35 overtimes and 3-hour red flag we're about to go through.
Well, we've got this order of Busher, Van Gisbergen, Hosevar, McDowell, and Chastain, all non-playoff drivers. How about the 14, the Stuart Haas Ford of Chase Briscoe?
Excuse me.
Here he is here in the High Point Ford. Kim made a mention before that in his corner he's got Joey Hand, the road course specialist, the sports car champion, former DTM driver.
Bo Nix is having a hard time. He's having a hard time again.
So much from him. Joey was here as part of a test a little while ago. And when you've got somebody with that many road course accolades from the sports car world, etc. Remember, Joey led he left at Chicago. He won stage 2. He finished 4th.
And remember when we thought Joey Hand had a shot to win Chicago?
And to Chase Briscoe's credit, Steve, after he was taken out earlier, he said, it's okay. The way that these next list of tracks lay out for me, I'm still feeling confident. Well, I mean, for good reason, currently 3 points above that's how he's performing today. And if you don't remember what we were talking about, he was taken out in that Kyle Larson wreck last weekend when Kyle had that huge crash. Chase was just in the wrong place.
I'm staying out. I'm staying out if I'm in the top 5 or top 10. I got to, especially if I'm in the top 5, I'm staying out. I got to stay ahead of the mess. Busher and Van Gisbergen, I don't care what happens behind you. You got to stay out. See, most of the top 10 staying out. Byron and Elliott banking on the 85 overtimes that I'm predicting. Like I said, enough guys stayed out. You're good if you stayed out. If I was outside the top 10, I'd pit. If I'm in the top 10, I'm kind of stuck. I got to stay out. Okay, so it was not an attempt on Trump. Well, it was an attempt. We'll call it an attempted attempt. I was like, oh, darn, did we have another fucker miss, unfortunately? NASCAR's like, oh, yeah, we got our drama, baby. When I saw that left rear tire carcass going in and out, I said, uh-oh. I knew the moment that tire carcass started wobbling, I was like, they're going to throw a caution. Well, I'll be there Friday and Saturday.
All around the country and here at Watkins Glen. So enthusiastic, so passionate, and especially this. The visit to the Glen every year is iconic. It has been for decades. It's at a different time of year. This year it's a little bit later. First time in the playoffs, but it's worked. It's worked out great. And while we've got a little bit of time, I want to remind you about the SMX playoffs. Well, the playoffs are done. They go straight to World Championship mode. Here's another eventful race.
Would I bring back Winston or Chase? I'm going to pitch you my hybrid. We're going to have the top 12 in points be locked into the playoffs even if they don't win. Top 12 locked in. The final 4 spots are the guys who have won the most races from 13th to 30th in the standings. And then we're going to have, when we whittle it down to the final 4 for the championship, we're going to have the final 4 run 3 races. Guy with the most points after 3 races wins the championship, unless there's a guy who wins all 3 races in which he's champion. You can win all 3 races and get less points than somebody else. It is possible. So I'll say guy with the most points after the final 3 races is the champion of the final 4, unless there's a guy who wins all 3 races. We'll keep stage points. We'll get rid of stage cautions, but I'd like the top 12 in points locked into the playoffs, even if they don't win a race. And then you have to be top 30 in points for your win to count towards your playoff eligibility for the 12th to 16th spot, or the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th spots. Because they're not going to whittle the field down from 16 to 12 like they should. So if we're going to keep 16, top 12 on points, bottom 4 are the guys who won races outside the top 12 in points. Fair enough? Good format. I agree. It's a hybrid, and we're going to have a 3-race Final Four. Guy with the most points wins, unless one of the Final Four guys wins all 3 races. I think that's a fair compromise. I don't like playoffs, but I'd be good with that format. What track? Well, if we do my format, the final 3 tracks would be Homestead, Martinsville, and Phoenix in any order. I'd probably say Martinsville, Phoenix, Homestead. I'd like to have 3 different tracks, 3 completely different tracks for my championship round if I was doing a 3-race Final Four. But if we're just going to keep the shitty format we have now, I think the championship race should be Las Vegas, Homestead, Nashville, Charlotte, or Kansas. But it's not going to be an SMI track, so your only options are really Kansas or Homestead or Nashville. Or Phoenix, which is what they're probably going to keep it at. But I'd just like to see Homestead or Las Vegas. Las Vegas, I mean, that'd be a great place to have a Final Four, but it's an SMI track. And NASCAR doesn't want to share the money with SMI, so I guess Homestead's our best option. You say Phoenix, Vegas, Homestead. That's not bad. I would have 3 completely different racetracks if we were to do my format. My format's a good idea. All right, we're coming to the green. The cut line is Gibbs -1, Keselowski -1, Hamlin -13, Burton -25. You got Truex +1, Briscoe +4. Briscoe's up here with a chance. Maybe. Maybe a chance for Briscoe. Excuse me. You said Martinsville, Nashville. I would like to see a 1.5 miles in there. I know Nashville kind of races like a 1.5 miles. I'd like to see a traditional 1.5 miles, either finish it or be right in the middle of the championship round. Martinsville, Homestead, Phoenix, something like that. If we just have to keep it at Phoenix. You would still be guaranteed the championship to come down to the final race. All right, 7 to go. Damn, Carson Hocevar on a front row starting spot here. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a fucking mess. Here we go. They're stacking up where Corey's at. Holy shit, they made it through turn 1. They made it through turn 1. SPG really didn't get a great jump here. Hocevar's into second. What's his tires like? Hell, he's basically on the same tires as Van Gisbergen by about a lap or 2. I think Buescher's got it in the bag. Now the next... Oh, nope. Big wreck at the back. Big wreck at the back. Not a big one, but a bad one. It's fucking William Byron and Brad Keselowski. And Byron's car is in Brad Keselowski's fucking window. Byron's car is in Brad Keselowski's window. They get unhooked. Brad backs away. And they're both driving away. These next-gen cars are unbelievable. This is a day Keselowski would just like to forget. Save gas. I was like, well, now we just got to get to the bus stop, and they were wrecking coming out of the S's. What the hell did happen indeed? Logano and Keselowski kind of got together, and Byron ramped. Good God. I thought Byron was going over the wall. That could have been a hell of a lot worse. Oh. Yeah, he'd have went over a normal-sized wall.
It's so hard to tell, we see the beating and banging. I don't know who's in the appropriate lane. It's so, you said narrow and S's. It's just a funnel, right? It's just a tunnel up there. And by the way, that section is blind when you're coming up there and coming around to the right. And William had just gone to the left. Got hung up a little bit on Brad Keselowski, and it all unfolded, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, and going back to my idea for a championship format, we're going to have 3 rounds, 3 races each, or whatever it is. And after the first round, we're going to eliminate 8 drivers of the 16. And then after the next round, we'll narrow it down to 4 and then have the final 3 races for the championship. Yeah, I tell you what, we'll do 4 races. Since there's 16 drivers, 4 races in the first round. After 4, the bottom 8 are eliminated unless somebody wins and advances. And then the next round, we'll have 8 drivers, narrow it down to 4, and then the final 3 races for the championship among the final 4. That's my idea. So, yeah, we'll have a 4-race round to start, eliminate 8 drivers.
That's what they look like right here. They're blowing them off now, but when you take the tires and you go into those marbles, they stick, and basically instantly, it's like trying to run on hard boots and socks. Like, you just have no traction.
At least this ain't going to be a red flag, thank God.
The harder you steer, the straighter you go.
The fact that Byron and Keselowski drove away from that is absurd.
Get back to the clear part because that stuff
Absolutely absurd.
you see him right here, way kind of drivers left up into that loose.
Did Joey get mad at Brad?
And now he has to turn left, right?
Not really. They just kind of came together.
Left, and it's just kind of going
Or maybe he did. God, Joey came way over there to hit Brad.
so unfortunate. He almost cleared.
I don't know. I think the Chiefs just fumbled and the Bengals recovered.
Only for that to be shut off. Wow.
Yep, Bengals recover. 2 turnovers for the Chiefs today. Or against the Chiefs, I should say. Excuse me.
Tires, along with his teammate, the 9 of Chase Elliott. Elliott passes 6 cars in this lane. He's up to 14th, so he kind of got
Chase Elliott up to 14th on fresh tires. Make note of that.
that Brad Keselowski's been involved in today, unfortunately, for the 6th. You must be saying, what else is going to happen to me today? He was in it right from the very first lap. Look at the state of his race car.
Look at the state of it. Look at the state of it.
There's a lot of wounded cars out there, but he's going to keep pushing on with 5 to go. So another interesting thing that happened there at the front of let's talk about SVG. So he decided, he was running second in the choose. Yep. He decided to line up behind Bushra. Yes. The 77 took the front row. Yep. Well, whether it was going to work or doesn't work, it doesn't matter at this point. But in the few corners they ran before the caution came out, SVG lost the position to Hocevar in that cycle. So you see right-hand side of the front row, Hocevar, left side SVG. I kind of like drivers right because if I'm SVG, I think we're going to get out the clear.
Who was that throwing the block on Brad? That was Gregson. Oh, no, it was on Cindric. My bad. I saw orange car and thought Brad. It was Cindric getting blocked by Noah. Fucking 4 wide going into the S's. No wonder they fucking wrecked. Atlanta, Homestead, Glen, Bristol, Talladega, Kansas, Charlotte, Roval, Martinsville, Nashville. That's not bad for my format.
And look, while we talk hear us week in, week out talk about the big teams, Hendrick Motorsports, Team Penske, JGR, whatever it might be.
Who was better in the 21? Burton, Menard, or DiBenedetto?
Because at the moment,
Paul Menard. I would rank it Menard, DiBenedetto, then Burton. I know Burton's the only one that won a race, but Paul Menard almost made the playoffs or something. Like, he was close. Did he make the playoffs or almost make the playoffs, Paul Menard? I can't remember. It's been a while. But I'd say Menard, then DiBenedetto, then Burton. Even though Burton has a win.
just a small fledgling company, right? This is way back in the charter process.
And Blaney's better than all of them, but we all know that.
About 4 or 5 years ago, and an impressive move that continue to make moves to get drivers, to get crew chiefs. Doug Ducar, former executive of both Hendrick and Chip Ganassi, is now an executive over at Spire, helping kind of orchestrate. When you start to talk about a 3-car organization at the cup level, it's hundreds of moving parts. Takes a lot to put it together. Michael McDowell is headed there.
I feel like Menard made the playoffs or something one year in the 21. I can't remember. Bristol, I'll be there. Don't look for me. Except for my pre-race streams. I was there when Harvick said he was ready to rip somebody's fucking head off. I was there when Buescher won Bristol. Excuse me.
So, can you imagine what next weekend's going to be like? By the way, to talk about that and a whole lot more, NBC Sports on Sirius XM, you know it. It's NASCAR Radio Channel 90, live Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. It's our very own Marty Snyder to talk all things playoff. So, we highlighted last week just the complexion of
I wish they see. I hate that I came up with my playoff format because they'll never do it, and my playoff format is infinitely better than theirs. Of course, we could just go back to a season-long championship, but if we have to have playoffs, I think I came up with a pretty good format. I think I did come up with a pretty good format, but they'll never do it. You want 2 road courses in the same round? You're psychotic. My first round would be Darlington, Richmond, Bristol, Las Vegas. And then we'll do Kansas, Talladega, Roval. And then we'll do Martinsville, Homestead, Phoenix. Atlanta, Daytona, Talladega. Oh, you're funny. You're hilarious. We're going to restart with 3 to go. God help us. Hello. I thought Byron was going into the parking lot. Because Joey Logano just can't hold a line. I could see them doing championship at Atlanta, but that's a SMI track again, so no, they wouldn't do that either. Old Carson Hocevar trying to get that first win. If I was God Emperor in NASCAR, almost every playoff race would be on a Saturday. Three laps to go. Buescher's in a great spot. He smoked Vangisbergen on this last restart. He's got to do it again. And watch that wild car of Hocevar. Buescher kind of waited late in the restart box to go. That really hurt Vangisbergen. Vangersbergen should gain some back here, though, unless it gets run over. What happened to Vangersberg? He can't get off the corner for shit now. Hocevar into second. What's Hocevar going to do? Oh, whoa, they're wrecking in the back again. Here we fucking go, dude. I swear to God. Drive away from it. Drive away from it. Get the fuck out of there and drive away from it. Come on! Caution, you didn't even give him a chance. Didn't even give him a chance to drive away from it. Ooh, yay. Here comes the first of our 50 overtime attempts.
We go to overtime. That was right towards the back of the pack. How did it unfold? How can you tell? I know. Or why? Total chaos. Well, it looked like the 38. It started with the 38 trying to get over for turn 2. No context denied.
Good grief. Didn't even give him a chance to drive away from it. God, Chase Elliott took no out. Well, good. Thank God for Chase. Oh, no, it was Barry Chase got into there. I think they could have let them try to drive away from this without throwing a caution so fast. Buddy, that's a valid point they've talked about. Does any track need 2 races? You know? Oh, my God. The Steelers scored 2 touchdowns in 1 game. Although this might not count. There's a flag. This race just has to be 5 hours long. It just has to be. It just has to be. This race has to be 5 hours long. We couldn't get out of here with a nice 2.5 hour run time. No, we got to be here all damn day. This is why I hated the Xfinity race yesterday, and the same fucking thing's happening again. Same shit happening again. If I was God Emperor of NASCAR, this would be our only attempt at overtime. But unfortunately, I'm not God Emperor of NASCAR. Denny Hamlin got the free pass. NASCAR didn't even give him a chance to drive away from this. Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick drove away from this, and they had like a fucking eternity to give them a chance to drive away from the wreck. But no, forced caution, forced overtime. Overtime's great if you work at Waffle House. Not so great if you're watching a NASCAR race. Can't never have a goddamn clean race.
It's really been the theme of the day. Right from the opening lap, and this Reese's Toyota of Martin Truex Jr. Marty was involved. Was there any damage? What's the team saying?
There is damage. They're going to come to pit road, Lee. Before these last 2 cautions, Truex Jr. was sitting in 11th and was on the right side of the cut line. As of right now, he is 18 below the cut line. Here was his reaction to that accident.
Who's Truex mad at? Who was Truex mad at? I was reading shit on my phone.
There is James Smalley's crew chief who said, look, I think the end of our bad luck should end here. We need it to end here. And it was looking that way, Steve, for the majority of the race.
Well, and for what I've seen on those previous 2 restarts, I don't know how many overtimes we can have. I think these stories are going to continue to grow.
We've been doing it radio style.
Oh, wait. Stephen A. Smith posted a video making fun of the Cowboys. Hold up.
It's going to be a bare knuckler to settle this one this afternoon, and it should be very entertaining. Hopefully, not more than one overtime. Dylan, what do you think? Well, if they make it past you for the first time, another opportunity for it to get more physical up here by me at the end of the backstretch. The bus stop.
Arizona's about to score again.
Here we've certainly seen cars beaten and banging off of each other.
Cowboys made it 2 whole weeks before they shit their pants.
Make some sort of pass or a maneuver once you get out of the carousel, head towards Jeff. So, Burton, there are plenty of chances for these guys to continue to get after it for the final couple of restarts.
Who was Truex mad at? I missed it because I'm stupid.
This reminds me, we talked about over the last several years, not a lot of cautions on road courses, not a lot of action. Well, that's gone. And now with this late race restart, I don't have any reason to believe that we won't get another one. And you saw that score wise.
Motherfuckers, I'm hungry. I want to go get some food, but I ain't going till this race is over. Ooh, they tried to force Marvin Harrison another touchdown.
That we're going to get through here clean, even if it's not a caution. Someone's is not going to work out well for these last 2 laps.
I think Shane Van Gisbergen on screen is happy to have another shot at it. I'm not sure he'd be thrilled with the way that went. He tried to get Busher going, gave him a pretty big shove, but then also the disadvantage.
All right, we're already about to go green. At least it was a quick caution. One of them needs to be quick. Busher, Hocevar, and Van Gisbergen. Touchdown Cardinals, James Conner. It's 30-3 early in the third, with an extra point on the way to make it 31-3. Arizona's cooking today. Old Denny Hamlin's still limping around. Might gain some more points here, though. Just hang back. Let the chaos happen. Hang way back. 31-3 Arizona over the Rams. I can't believe Byron's car is still moving. That is insane. All right, 2 to go. Maybe 2 to go. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be more than 2 to go here. God help me. Good restart for the guys up front. They should be getting away pretty clean here. Busher went wide. Here comes Van Gisbergen. Busher blew the corner. Van Gisbergen's got the lead. Van Gisbergen's got it. Unless Busher just runs through him. Ooh, Chastain checking up there at the top of the S's. Oh, Van Gisbergen just smoked him. I don't know what happened with Busher there. Busher had been handling this so well. One extra restart. Yeah, I bet you Busher wishes there was no NASCAR overtime right now. All right, into the bus stop. Here comes where all hell breaks loose again. Well, looks like the field made it through there. Will they make it out of the bus stop? What is Busher willing to do to get to Van Gisbergen? He's not a dirty racer. Clusterfuck out of the carousel. No wrecking, though. That's the good thing. 2 corners to go till we get to the white flag, goddammit. Van Gisbergen in clean air is definitely unbeatable. He's hard enough to hold off when he's behind you. He gets in clean air. It's a done deal. 1 to go, Van Gisbergen. It's a 2-man race. They are gone. Checked out. 2.5 seconds over the rest of the field. Busher made one mistake in turn 1. Chastain running out of racetrack back there. Up through the S's. No rain, no street course needed. Busher closed up there out of the S's. I'm not going to count it till it's over. It ain't over. Oh my God! Busher just completely flew through the carousel to get to him. Oh, Busher's got it. Busher's got it. He railroaded him out of the way. He railroaded Van Gisbergen through the carousel. What a drive. Okay, fuck me. What's Van Gisbergen going to do to him? What's Van Gisbergen going to do to him? Anything? Good run there. Vangesbergen sideways. Trying to get there. He can't. Oh, I thought Vangesbergen was going to get him. Oh, Chris Buescher wins. Holy cow. If Vangesbergen didn't slide all the way down that short chute, it was about to get ugly. Carson Hocevar third, Zane Smith fifth. Oh my God. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I thought Vangesbergen would be unbeatable. Once he got out front, I thought there's no way. Show me through the bus stop again on the last lap. Just a little bit. I was wondering if Vangesbergen was going to clobber his ass if he could get back to him. Oh, Vangesbergen. You couldn't see from the other angle just how much he missed the bus stop. And then he tried to shut the door, and Buescher was already there. Vangesbergen made one mistake. You couldn't tell from this angle just how much he went out of line through the bus stop. Right there. And Buescher just stayed in it. Got to him and got to his inside, and it was just too late. That is NASCAR racing, yes. They each made a mistake, but Vangesbergen made the worst mistake. Oh, God, just slid right through. And Buescher held his shit down. That's all clean. That's racing. Now watch Vangesbergen coming off this next to last. If they show the next to last corner, just how sideways he was trying to get back to the 17. Every zone is a passing zone if you're not a little bitch. They say passing zones. Every turn on a road course is a passing zone unless you're a little bitch. I like seeing Buescher win. Really wanted to see Vangesbergen win, but damn. Marcus Ambrose gave a bunch of these away too, so. Holy shit.
There's a reason, Jeff. This is the 9th straight year for a sellout here.
Hey, God, Spire had all 3 cars in the top 10. 2 in the top 5.
Chris Buescher, but I'm sure it was worth the wait. Wow, Chris, walk me through the restart with SVG, and then were you sizing up a move, and were you surprised when he sort of made that bobble?
Oh man, that was it's such a good build summaries.com for my Steve is so great. Long run speed is just phenomenal. And so we lost it there in the last one, and just man to stay right there with him. That was a spot that he was better than
Spire making bang. That was a good day for them. Cora LaJoy wrecked half the field and still got a top 10.
Just hard race there, but just such an awesome finish. To be that good for so much at the end of the race, all race, to get a win.
I love Vangesbergen. He's so chill. He got out of the car and smirked.
Being in the playoffs, Chris. Yeah, certainly. Man, we would have liked to have won a couple weeks ago, but this is huge. This is such a big win for us. Everybody in RFK's worked so hard, and to finally get a road course win, man. We've been so close so many times to finally pull that off.
Yeah, Buescher almost won Sonoma a couple of times before this race.
This is my shot.
I knew it was. I got in there deeper than I had been, and I think he was still going. So I had a good shot, or a good feeling that it was probably gonna bottom out. It's smoother, not smooth. So that was a big moment, big opportunity for us, and able to roll on by.
Jay Parker, this team wanted to come in and play. Spoiler,
After the Vangesbergen interview, I got to run because I got to go get food.
What an incredible battle.
But I want to see this interview.
Shane Van Gisbergen, you were leading there in the bus stop. What happened? What was that mistake?
Drove an arrow, yeah. Just I knew Chris was really going to send it and push me if he could get there. And as I turned it, got a bit loose and clipped the inside wall. Tech tomorrow was really good. The race was awesome with Ross and Chris and the others at the end. I'm gutted we couldn't get it, but I had a lot of fun, but I'm pretty angry at myself.
I see you smiling though through the anger there.
Smiling through the pain. I love this man.
Even the carousel is that
Dallas plays Baltimore next week. Ooh.
So yeah, it's just a little
Ravens are going to be salty after losing today. All right, we only had one attempt at an overtime. I can't complain. That would be my rule. One attempt at an overtime. No red flags. One attempt at an overtime. I'm out of here. I'll be back for Sunday Night Football. I appreciate every one of you for talking to me today and keeping me busy. Because last week's stream was ridiculous. I'll be back later.